I gotta set this up. Put this right here. Oh. What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at again with a brand new review for you guys today. Wait, I gotta push this back a little bit, honestly. Today, we are doing the Invincible Season 3 review. And my god, this show is freaking insane, yo. Oh my gosh. I love this season, bro. This season was so freaking, oh my gosh, man. And Rex, okay, anywho. Bro, oh my gosh, there's like, I'm definitely gonna babble on a lot, honestly, and that's generally because of so many thoughts that are going in my head right now, especially with this finale. Alright, let's get straight into it. But before we do, make sure you hit the like button, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys can help me reach that goal. Anywho, let's head straight into this Invincible Season 3 review. Bro. That last episode was freaking intense, yo. Holy cow. I'm gonna be completely honest, you know. I think it was episode 5 or 6. I forgot what the episode was about, honestly, because it's kind of forgettable. I'm gonna be completely honest, but no, it's definitely not 6, because I think 6 was the Powerplex episode. 6 was the Powerplex episode, so it had to be episode 5, I'm pretty sure. But there's one episode that I was kind of like, about, you know. I was alright, but I will say, rest of the episodes, bro, oh my gosh, man. I really did love this season a lot. I just love it, man. This season was so freaking good, honestly, and especially this last episode. I was mentioning it to my boy Austin actually last week, that last week's episode definitely had to be my favorite because I am a sucker for destruction, alright? And the fact that there's like destruction everywhere with the Invincible War and everything, it was just crazy. But then, I think destruction-wise, that's still my favorite episode, but this episode right here was freaking intense. And I think it definitely is. Like, oh man, it's so hard because, like, I still love both of them, honestly. But I think, again, when it comes to destruction-wise, I think it goes to episode 7, you know? But when it comes to, like, freaking fighting, a good fight scene, you know, and a good, like, showing your full power, if that makes sense, I definitely have to give it to episode 8. Honestly, just because of the amount of people that died throughout the episode, you know, like just the civilians in general, the amount of times I was in the edge of my seat thinking that Mark was gonna die or Oliver was gonna die or Eve, you know, I was like, yo, what the hell? I generally was like, I literally opened my whole fucking mouth, my jaw went bro, man, this freaking finale was crazy. It was so freaking crazy. This whole season was crazy, you know. I just, wow, man. I cannot wait for season 4. I genuinely cannot wait. I don't know what they're going to do, honestly. I genuinely cannot wait for the next season. And like, like this type of stuff, honestly, I will admit, is inspiring me to kind of create more with my own stories, you know, and everything. Because like, I've always, like, growing up when I was little and everything, I would always go watch a movie, you know, and like that movie would inspire me to create, not necessarily the same story, but a similar story to a way it's still it's like original in a way for my universe, if that makes sense. And this is making me very, very inspired to do that, honestly. It's just so freaking cool, yo. Oh my gosh, man, so freaking cool. I am just in love, bro. This season was so freaking crazy, man. And Mark and Eve were getting into it. Yeah. Nah, I would not be surprised if they have a kid next season. It'll be cool. It'll definitely be cool, honestly. Oh man, it's just, it really is crazy, honestly. I cannot wait. Oh man, I just, what the heck, man. Again, I think there was just one episode where I was kind of like iffy about, you know, throughout this whole season. But episode 6, I think, was the Powerplex episode. I loved that episode. Episode 7, I loved too, honestly. Rex dying was honestly really sad. And the fact that that episode came out the same week as Daredevil Born Again was freaking crazy because we was fucking Rex, and it was just, I will admit that I did tear up just a little bit, honestly, when Mark was talking to his mom after the whole thing happened with Conquest. I did get emotional there, honestly, because it was like kind of like, it was like so sad, honestly, in some type of way. Conquest, bro, oh my gosh, man, that was so freaking intense. Again, that whole battle really got me in the edge of my seat. I think that has been the first time in a while, I would say, that a fight scene really got me like that freaking hooked, honestly. And it was just so freaking crazy the way they were just like freaking battling out and everything. It was just, wow, man, oh my gosh. I can't really put it into words because it is that freaking crazy, man. Holy cow. I just can't, I don't know what to say, man. This season was so freaking good, honestly, man. Holy cow. I will admit, like, the whole thing with Cecil in the beginning of the season 2, I thought was kind of, like, alright in some type of way. I thought it was cool, though, but there was some times where I was like, damn, Cecil, you know, especially the ending of this episode, you know, because Cecil decided to freaking keep Conquest for him to get some questions about the Vulturemates, which I understand, but it's just kind of annoying that Cecil keeps doing that, you know. And I'm very curious about all those robots that he's making downstairs, honestly, and it looks like it's from dead Invincible characters, you know, from the Invincible War. So I am very, very curious of how all that's gonna go, to be honest, bro. Oh my gosh, man. And I'm not familiar with those characters at the end that had like the whole freaking horns and like the devil shit and everything. I was kind of like curious about that too. That's something I definitely have to ask my friend. It's just crazy. It really is, honestly, and I cannot wait to see, like, I know I keep mentioning this, but I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen next season, honestly. I'm so freaking curious, and I'm so happy that they're working on it like straight away, so we're getting a season next year, most likely. I hope. I actually really do like that shows now are getting back into the whole like releasing a season every single year, you know. I think that's really cool, honestly. Just wow, I can't believe it's already done. I can't believe that episode it was so freaking crazy, yo. Oh my gosh, man. And I apologize that this video is definitely gonna most likely be late too, honestly, because at the time I'm recording this, obviously it's the day of the finale, but I still haven't uploaded the first episode review, honestly, and I still gotta do that. And I'm trying to catch up on Road to How to Train Your Dragon because I am kind of behind, a little bit behind on that, honestly, so I'm trying my best to kind of give it all I can. This season, bro, this season was so freaking crazy, yo. I cannot, like, I can't put it into words, honestly, I really can't. But that is going to be the end of my season 3 review of Invincible. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I would love to start a conversation with you guys. Anywho, peace out. Remember, guys, to enjoy your day, make everything else today. Everyone, stay positive, be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.